Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching. And today I am with my beautiful client, Suzanne, who completed my side-by-side program. And her story was just so beautiful and inspiring that I wanted to do a video with her just to talk about some of the transformations and changes that she made through this work and through this journey that she and I did together. Hi, Suzanne. I'm so happy to
Hey.
be with you.
Hi, Jen.
Let's get started. I want to just,
Yeah.
start by asking what inspired you to seek, support in this coaching work that we did together in the 3-month side-by-side program. What inspired you to really just seek support and to learn more about this part of yourself?
Now I was really, I say I was because I changed a lot. I was really introvert and shy, and I felt also a bit lonely. I wanted to start dating again, and I realized that each time when a man would approach me, I would just froze in. And
Mm-hmm.
I tried to find things on YouTube and teach myself, and then I realized as I tried to do meditation that I don't had a center, because in this meditation somebody would say, please find your center. So and I found nothing. and then I saw your YouTube videos where you talked about feminine energy and many other topics, which really and also the way how you how you talk about that, and this really inspired me, and I felt really connected to you, and I thought, you will understand me. And that's why I reached out to you.
I love that. So it really was about not discovering something new, but really rediscovering a part of yourself that felt intuitive, but just really got covered up over time through conditioning and school and all of the doing and the making it happen parts of our lives, right?
Yes. Now, and also because I work in a male domain still, and I
Mhm.
became more and more, because I thought I need to behave like a man, try to be successful, but it made me feeling empty, and I felt
Yes.
powerless. And as I said, I had no center, so I could not find any core. I was somehow
It was like
outside.
learning to not match the masculine in the masculine and to instead be more intentional, more intuitive, and more connected with the truth of who you are, and letting
Yes,
that really peaceful, beautiful softness be your guide in
yes,
all interactions, including work, love, friendships, parenthood, all of it. It all applies, right? And I feel
yeah.
like we really discovered that together in our work together, how it's not compartmentalized to one thing, but it's really fluid and beautiful when we open up to all areas of life, right?
And this helped me really, also the work with the inner child. It helped me really to feel worthy, to feel protected. And what I did wrong, I understood then also what I did wrong all the time, because I looked for in a man to give me the feeling of safety and protection, and to that I would get the attention, or the um, that I feel comfortable. And I learned from you that I can give all this to myself. And
And
I
then
then
that inspires him in a new
yeah
way. What would
yes
you say the biggest transformations or changes that, like, the work together we did, were in your life? Like, what showed up for you the strongest?
because I had really bad experience in the past. I was really afraid of men deep
Hmm.
inside me, and I feel for the first time really secure.
Hmm.
I got from your work, and I'm so happy and thankful for that. I got really a self-confidence, and I don't mean like that I feel better than others or something. It's really like to know what I'm good at, what I'm not good at, and when I have difficult emotions, that I can breathe through it, right? That I can connect to the feminine energy, because you teach me also to that I can put my feet on the ground, that I can connect to Mother Earth in a way, right?
Yes, like really
And
to the confidence, meaning like bringing out the best version of yourself.
yes, and and I became really feminine. I lost even some kilograms. It's not just suddenly, it's also because I stopped binge eating, because each time I had difficult emotions, I would just seek comfort in chocolate and
Yes.
donuts and
And you
whatever.
got a deeper awareness
Yes.
around why these things were showing up for you. And
Yeah.
it allowed you to line up and say, okay, like I need to start making decisions from the deeper space within me that allow me to love myself
Yes.
versus
Yeah.
compromise that in any way. That
Yes.
becomes more sacred, right?
Yes. So the deeper space is really to listen to my needs and to, yeah,
To
um,
honor
to,
them, to
yeah,
honor
and
them.
to breathe. Also, I call it breathe through the feelings, right? Before I would
Yes.
just run away and don't want to feel it, right? And now I
It's
can
that
just,
recognition that
yeah,
all of our emotions are fluid, they
yes,
pass, and as we allow ourselves to feel them and stop repressing and suppressing them or
yeah,
storing them away, we invite in this spaciousness to really create from a blank canvas and open up
yeah,
total possibility in our life. That's so beautiful. That's really what inspired me about you the most is your willingness was really beautiful. Your openness and
mm,
just your energy. It was such a powerful lifting of when I met you. It was just as I got to know you more and
yeah,
more and you applied this, I got to see this brighter, softer, more joyful side that really made me want to talk with you today with to share because I think sometimes in the feminine energy work, we don't recognize how healing in this way from the inside out just transforms what's possible for us with relationships with men, with difficult people, with coworkers, with our children, with everybody, and how it becomes a way of being versus doing something to get something in return type of
yeah,
thing.
exactly. And I have to say, I really put the effort inside, right? I put aside time. So I was working with myself like 2 hours each day because I really wanted to change.
Yes.
So and the result is wonderful because I get so many compliments now also from my friends, and they say you look amazing and changed so much, and this just I'm much more myself, right? I'm really myself now, and I don't think, this is also what I learned from you, to not think about how the others are receiving me. I'm just myself, right?
Right.
Like, and tried, yeah, I try always to find this feminine energy, to tap into it, to
And how that will draw
um
in everything because
yeah,
you're coming from that space of worthiness and of knowing that you're
yeah,
enough.
and
Yeah.
also curiosity, and also to invite others to see other perspectives. And I feel now it's really working. So it becomes, everything becomes much more enthusiastic and joyful. and also it was in every part of my life also, that I started painting again, or that I see the beauty in life, the flowers, the to have now the regular walks in the nature, to, yeah,
Yes, like really connected to something
yeah,
deeper.
and
Um,
also with my daughter, she's with my teenage daughter, because it's a difficult age. So I learned
yeah.
from you, like, I let her feel what she's feeling, right?
Hmm.
But that she's not directing it towards me, but that I say, yeah, I allow that. So this was something
Yes.
new for me to learn, and it makes everything so much more,
Fun,
yeah,
I
yeah.
hope.
So,
Yes.
and it deepens also our relationship, and this was a really good advice
That
because,
is so beautiful. I have
mm,
got, oh, I wanted to ask you, yes. Um, just when it comes to men on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you say the work we did really transformed that relationship and how you approach or just feel about men? Because you had mentioned that, there was this competitiveness or difficulty around men. And what would you say to that?
yeah, this was an amazing shift because before I would be between 1, 2, or 3. Maybe on a good
Mhm.
day I would be 3. So it means I would be in competition, and if they would approach me like in a flirty way, I would be cold and just because I was afraid, right? Or I would laugh it off if somebody would make me a compliment. And now, because I know that what I see can a man not give to me, it's what I give to myself, right?
Mhm.
So then suddenly this dependency disappeared, and I can just see it as yeah, as fun or in a joyful way, or that it's that I'm curious to learn to know him, but I don't have this neediness anymore, and this makes it yeah, I feel so free. So
And
now
how
I,
that opens them up and
yes,
suddenly gives them the freedom to want to show up in a way
yes,
that you see their best qualities
yes,
versus feeling like it's got to be this struggle, right?
yes, and now it's I'm on the 8.
Yeah,
So
that is
I'm
so
not afraid at all.
beautiful.
So I can just normally talk and just say, ah, so why is that? Or like
Seeing
that.
that open
Mm,
up for you was really beautiful, how it was very natural, but you had just not been connected to it, and
mm,
how now with
yeah,
men, watching how you really were suddenly able to bring out the very best, and seemingly it was the same man the whole time, but you
yeah,
had the power through your feminine to inspire the very best in him, and how that really transformed and unfolded was really amazing.
yeah. No, and now it's even strangers on the street. Just today I was carrying a big package.
Mhm.
Then a stranger just asked to help. So now suddenly, because I'm just me, I'm just in this feminine energy, and then there are a lot of supermans suddenly try to help. And this is so strange because before my perspective was totally screwed up because I saw, because of my bad experience in the past, which I now lost or I could forgive, right?
Mhm.
So I see men in a different way. I see really how they want to help, and not how they, what I misinterpreted, how they want to keep me small or push me
Right.
down. It's just
Oh
I
my gosh,
interpreted
that
the things
that
differently,
alone
right?
is so beautiful. You bring
Mm,
out you see them differently, therefore you receive differently, and it just creates this beautiful relationship and this dance
yeah,
with the masculine.
yeah.
I wanted to ask you too, the last thing was, what would you, I do talk with a lot of women who will sometimes share with me that their situation feels hopeless, or it's been going on, too long, or it's not possible for them, and just really feeling so frustrated with years of conditioning, or things not working out in the way that, deep down they've really yearned for. So what would you say to a woman who just needs some hope and inspiration that,
Mm.
things can change? Because I'm sure that you felt like that at one point in your life. I know that I have, and so many of us have. And I think that our words can be really powerful in sharing a little inspiration in that area.
Now I would, because I would wish, or I wish from my heart that other women could also go through that transformation, like to see the joyful side in life and to feel finally self-confident and to get rid of all this past, all the bad experience, and feel so free. So I would say, if the woman still doubt it, then that she can change, or that the situation can change, then this will be the thing she will experience, because what we think in our subconscious, this is
Hmm.
somehow what we receive outside. I mean, there are many research showing that,
Yes,
right?
yes,
It's like
yes.
how our filter works. So
Right.
in a way, so first you need to remove the doubt and to say, yes, now I believe in it, I believe I can do it, and I will put the effort into it. I will not
Be
watch
willing,
television.
right? Be
I will
willing.
use, yes, I will use 2 hours each day and work on that, because this is also
Right.
important, to put the resources into it and to really take it serious. But it's worth it, it's totally worth it, because I'm really happy that I did that, and I feel like a new person, or I feel like myself finally, not a new person, but finally myself. And it's so nice. I enjoy each day. Of course, I have also things where I feel frustrated or maybe afraid, but now I can breathe through it. I can go from one emotion to the next emotion, and then I come back to my joyful state, just
Yes.
because I learned to deal with it. That's the
That is
point, right?
amazing. So really that resiliency and that
Yeah.
emotional tolerance to
Yes.
move
And it's
past
worth it
things.
because to feel
Hmm.
comfortable in your own skin, it's the best
To
thing
feel
ever.
beautiful in your own
I mean,
skin, right?
yes, because we
Yes.
have to live our life, right? We are always inside it. So I cannot
Yes.
run. And before I was running away from myself. I mean, it's when I don't want to feel or and because felt so lonely because I was afraid of making a connection. I was afraid of intimacy, and now I feel finally brave to go there, right? Because this is so important. I mean, on our life, what is more important than to have a connection to another soul? I mean,
Right. Oh, it's the most,
so
yes, it's sacred.
so I would say to a woman, really never give up. Just try again. Use this
Yes,
day
keep
and try
keep
again.
going,
Yeah,
right?
because it's
Yes.
worth it.
That's so beautiful. And the
Mhm.
one piece I wanted to highlight that you said in regards to that is when we feel beautiful and comfortable in our own skin, a high quality man will reflect that. And
Yeah,
we become able to align with ourselves enough to really draw in what it is we deeply desire, because we're not just wanting it, but we've done the work to really attract and bring that in our life in a very intentional and powerful way. So
yeah.
I just wanted to highlight that piece. But
Hmm.
your
Hmm.
words are so inspiring, and you know that I love you, and it's been a pleasure and an
Thank you.
honor to work with
Hmm.
and support. And so I just want to say thank you, and thanks for sharing your story with women that are curious about
Hmm.
this and want to learn more. I know that it's very appreciated, so just thank you so much.